Aren't you and Uncle Shaw like brothers? Why are you always tripping?
Hey, you watch your mouth, Jalen. Now, I'm not one of your friends, okay? I don't see why you don't understand how dangerous it is out there. And that we don't approve of who you're associating with.
What, you want me to hang out with the cornball that cleans a shop?
What's wrong with Anthony? Why is it corny to be smart? Why is it corny to do what you ask? Why is it corny to handle your business? That's not corny, son. That's being a man. Look, Jay, I know you're mad. I know you're upset. But listen, you gotta realize how lucky you are to have two parents that want to know where you are, what you're doing, who you associate with. That's important. You're lucky.
I don't feel lucky. My life would be so much better if he wasn't in it.
What you said? Jen.
Benny, please.
Hey, boy.
Benny,
Did you hear what he said?
No, but listen, he didn't mean it. He's angry, and he's 14.
Well, I'm angry, and I'm older than 14. Boy, you ain't right.
Hey, listen.
What's going on, ladies and gents? It's Cyberline coming back to you with another Barbershop film review. This time we are moving on to Barbershop The Next Cut, or I just like to call it Barbershop 3. So the time frame between Barbershop 2 and 3 has probably been, like, I'd say at least a good 10 years. No, probably 12 to probably 15, 16 years. It's been a minute. So a lot, of course, has happened. A lot of characters that were in the second and first film are no longer there, or they make cameos to just kind of say, hey, they've moved on in life. They're doing something else. So, like, for example, Sean Patrick Thomas is, they can put him in however they want to in the credits, but he wasn't in the film. He had like one scene, but he's now some type of congressman to some extent. He's working with the council's office. Isaac just has a cameo. He's literally in the beginning of this film, and he's out. I don't think he's a barber anymore. I think he's doing something else. They don't elaborate, but And then Anthony Anderson, he was a thief in the first film. He's actually changed. He's an entirely different person. Also, Anthony Anderson dropped a lot of weight since the first Barbershop. I think him as an actor, he's more of a thinner guy now when in his roles. So he's in there. And we have some new people coming to the forefront. Oh, Dinka's also gone. Mike Ely isn't in the film either, because Mike Ely said that he wanted to do different roles, and I can't speak for the guy who played Dinka. I don't know what happened with him. But Eve is there. Eve is now, Terry's married, and she's married to Common. And Saturday Entertainer's still there, and then we have a few other characters. Regina Hall, the beautiful, gorgeous Regina Hall's in here, as well as I don't want to say eye candy. I would just say Nicki Minaj. Just delicious, as one of my friends likes to say. So she's in here, and we now have it to where the barbershop is now a co-ed. There's the male side of the barbershop, and on the other, and I guess a wall's knocked down, you have the female side. And it makes sense to why they did that, because this film is, of course, after, I believe, what is it? This film came out, and it's after, it's a reality check, you know, it mentions Obama, or former President Obama, and of course it's after the 2008 housing crisis, so they mentioned that, hey, we had to combine forces because of the recession, and, you know, they did what they had to do. So it's a co-ed barbershop, but it's still a barbershop. So you have the female side having their view, and you have the male side having their view, and it's very interesting to see. And I think that, the people that direct these films, write the stories, they do a very good job of collaborating the male perspective, the female perspective, and I thought that was great. And this film really delves into what's happened, what's really been going on in Chicago, which is the truth. It's still going on. I think it's maybe calmed down a little bit, but during the time this was released and a few years before, there was a lot of killings, a lot of slayings, a lot of people getting killed in Chicago. I mean, a lot of people. I have friends in Chicago, and when they would have, we would talk from time to time, they would mention what was going on. It was just like, it's crazy. So Ice Cube, of course, didn't want to do another Barbershop 1 or 2 type film. He wanted to, be kind of political as in regards to, not political, but just getting a message out to the public about, have some type of point to this than just having them sit around and talk all day. And I felt Barbershop 3, they did a good job with that, the whole concept of the film, and then showing that, what it's like for him as a parent now. I mean, he did have his son in the first one, but now his son is in high school and trying to keep him out of gang and trying to keep him from getting killed and trying to keep him being in the streets, just that whole aspect, and how he interacts with other people in regards to his son, how he should react, and how he's, it's so many things, elements going on. As a parent, I can relate. You want the best for your kid, but you also got to realize how to hold your kid accountable and what you need to do to keep them from ending up in gang activity or end up dead. So there was a lot of that, and there was a lot more political commentary as opposed to the first two, which is cool. It's, again, giving different perspectives of how this person may see something, how this person may see something, and just having not a violent outburst or anything, but just having a better understanding of where people are coming from. So I like that too. I thought the comedy in this one was funnier than 2. It was great. And as far as my rating, I would give it 5 out of 5 yes sirs. I didn't see Barbershop 3 in the theaters. I think whatever was going on, it wasn't something I was running out to go do. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's probably, sometimes I like 1 better, and then sometimes I like 3 better. I really, really enjoyed 3. I liked it better than 2. That doesn't mean discredit 2, but I really loved a lot of the elements of 3 of what it felt more real to me in regards to a story and in regards to how it relates to life. It felt more cohesive in that element, and it was entertaining. There wasn't anything I didn't like. There was one thing I didn't like about the film, and I don't know how I would react to that situation in life. Maybe I would have been like how Ice Cube reacted. I don't know. I felt that was the only thing that was a problem. And maybe that's just what happens in metropolitan cities. I just didn't like that. I understood it, but I didn't like it. I just felt like this doesn't, or maybe that's just the way it is. Maybe that's just my my misunderstanding, or my what's that word? Not misunderstanding, but my naiveness. It's just me being a little too naive about how the world is, I guess. So if you like the first one, the second one, you'll enjoy the third one. There's somebody in here you can relate to. whether you're a male and you can relate to what the female's saying, or vice versa. There's somebody in the film that you can relate to and understand where they're coming from in it, and it's entertaining. So, you know, check it out. If you enjoy it, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Now, how you would rank it with the other two, it's up to you. But you know, that's my stance on it. So with that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one. Take care.